Thank you very much. Brian Pitts, St. Petersburg, Florida. Well, we're going to be talking about the sheriff today, South Australia. But, nevertheless, we will be dealing with Sunshine Law Revisit. Again, the Attorney General has a website, and in there, there's a section called Government in the Sunshine. You can find everything a person wants to know, even the stuff that y'all miss. Now, it's especially hard for the staff to get it. And you don't want to be threatened, thrash staff from parts of Sunshine Law. You know it's a misdemeanor, by the way. And you can get an injunction, too, if you catch a government that does not properly apply. But the point is, of course, that wasn't a threat. But I'm saying, I'm here again, now dealing again with several of the particular committees and councils. Apparently, your attorneys have not advised them thoroughly on what Sunshine Law is. Case law and all. Attorney General's opinions, yes. So this is, I guess, like the fourth time. It's very important. It's very important because it's a constitutional issue beyond statute. You need to get with everybody, especially the staff, and let them know what it really means. Now, I understand, people probably don't have a clue. I mean, you don't come out to meetings, okay, so you're going to deprive them of the rights of all the details of what Sunshine Law allows them for. Nah, ain't cutting it. Well, at least as I'm here, that's not going to cut it. Had an incident yesterday, but that's another story. It was very close to a threat of staff. Now, what is transit-oriented development and alternative analysis? I remember back in 1985 speaking to you as the CPA, County Planning Authority. Remember 1985, transportation concurrency. This county knew. Of course, most of you weren't here at that time. Then in 2005, remember, new legislation come up. Now, the Planning Council looked at me like they didn't have a clue what I was talking about when they were in this chamber. I guess last week or week before. I understand you have a long-term plan. It's obvious that plan that you have in the planning department ain't going to cut it because the transportation concurrency issue was back in 1985. Tried to make it easier with exceptions in 2005. NPO may be messing that up with their plan. Now you have this tied and alternative analysis. Of course, in that language, and of course the rules are going to come before you because it's not even in your rules, county rules. It doesn't even deal with the issue of dealing with what the legislature mandated down to you, which was transportation concurrency, or alternative, or exceptions, what you were supposed to be working on years ago. How you going to solve that problem? I'm sick and tired here, because you know why? This session, Senator Bennett probably going to come up with another bill. And I'm going to have to deal with it. I'm going to stop there. I was going to do with economic development, but I'm going to stop right there and honor the 3 minutes. But thank you very much. Thank you.
Greg Pound.
Greg Pound, Largo, Florida. I was reading the Bloomberg report this morning about Florida. They're talking about the foreclosures in the state of Florida. And I just want to read a little bit of what it's got to say from Alan Grayson of the U.S. House of Representatives for the state of Florida in District 8. And this is what he states. He says, and this is a letter that he wrote to the Supreme Court, Chief Justice Candy. It says, if the report that I am hearing are true, the illegal foreclosures taking place represents the largest seizure of private property and attempt by banks and government entities. He's demanding a halt to all illegal foreclosure activity in the state of Florida. And what we have is we have the people running this state and running every county. They're raping the families, they're raping us of our property, stealing from us. And you've got people in this county, this man that just spoke, Brian Pitts, and myself, were sitting in jail 2 months ago because we're both on the Juvenile Justice Board for Pinellas County trying to expose the corruption going on in this county with these county commissioners you got running this county, and we both ended up in jail. And these people are running a fraudulent business here in Pinellas County by saying they're representing the people. This is listen a little bit more of what it says. It says there's 3 foreclosure mills in the state of Florida. Roughly 80% of all foreclosures in Florida are being done by these 3 attorney firms who are raping the people of their homes. In the letter it states, taking someone's house should not be done lightly, and it should certainly be done in accordance with the law. And can you imagine? They're talking about stealing people's homes. Go to this website right here, Pinellas County, and just look at what they're doing to children and families. Not alone stealing your property, they're even stealing your kids. And I've been coming here 5 years as a juvenile justice board member trying to get this thing cleaned up, but these people are making money. They're lining their pockets with money. The corruption that's going on is just totally out of control. And that's why you've got an election coming up in this county, and you need to get every incumbent out of this county. You need to get them out, vote them out, because they're traitors to the people and to the Constitution of the United States of Florida. And when you see, I mean, Bill McCollum's starting an investigation, should have been started a long time ago on these real estate companies, 3 of them, doing roughly 80% of all the foreclosures in the state of Florida, scamming everybody's property, their money, all the equity they have in their property. And something needs to be done, because our politicians, they're not public servants, they're politicians we have in Pinellas County, and they're not serving the people. They're bleeding us, they're raping us, and destroying our families and everything we've worked for.